Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great cases. You're off and away. You have notes in your book. You have led one your muse. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the guide who will decide where to go. You will look up and down classes, look them over with care. But some you will say, I choose not to go there. With your head full of brains, and your morals not to cheat, you're too smart to go down a not-so-good street. You'll want to talk to strangers, to see if they'd be nice in helping with my legal incantation, because it would be less fun if I did the whole presentation. Or boys somewhere nice, wanted to help a student out. Hey, can you help me? I'd give them a shout. The friends were about as they walked toward my communication. Please help me, sir, bring joy to my law school association. I forgot to mention, but just for your information, I had to do some of the parts myself. Just use your imagination.
Statute of Frauds satisfaction.
B, for the sale of goods over a certain price.
Must be in writing or will not suffice.
Must be in writing.
To avoid the fighting.
Must be signed by the party whose enforcement is sought. To prove that he intends the rules to be followed.
Of course, there is a modification.
If immersion received written confirmation,
it would be considered an exception. If within 10 days, there is no objection.
It must be within a time that is reasonable.
Or otherwise it will not be feasible.
Is determined by course of dealings.
One more time. Reasonableness is determined by course of dealings.
Reasonableness is considered by...
Reasonableness is determined by course of dealings.
Reasonableness? Okay.
Go. You got it.
Reasonableness is determined by course of dealings and primarily consistent with the community within its own community.
What are you drinking?
nothing to do with anyone else. Reasonableness is a question of fact.
So in front of a judge, you cannot put an act. So in front of a judge, you cannot react. Determined by a jury after a trial.
So you know it's going to take a while.
Determined by the facts and circumstances of each case.
So what you did wrong, you cannot erase. Okay. So be sure to send a memo to confirm.
This will only serve to reaffirm.
Otherwise, the buyer would not be bound.
And will not pay, no matter how much you hound. This business practice you should not forget.
The statute of frauds will be met, because they are frauds. Thank you.
Must be in writing.
One more time.
Must be in writing.
One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time.
Must in writing. Must in writing. In writing.